Hello, good evening, everybody. Thank you, and God bless you all. This is Anoted Man. I posted something this morning, booking appointment or making appointments or something. Noticed about what I feel is which we should us discuss about. The program I want to talk about this evening is how do we as Nigerian youths be accepted in the diaspora? How can we make the European to accept us? How do we make them to accept us? What make me come up with this a topic because of what is happening in the Europe today, in the diaspora. What we Nigerians youth are doing. We claim to be the leaders of tomorrow. We travel from Nigeria far to this place to make a better life. Our character, our attitude will make the diaspora, the Italian, the Germanians, the Frenchers to accept us so that we can able to achieve something in our life for tomorrow. So I put my number there. I want everybody here online this evening with me to make a contribution on what he or she think that we can do as the youths, as a body. I'm not talking to a particular set of states. I'm not talking about a particular set of people. It is a collaboration that we need to make here. We all need to bring our heads together and think way forward. What should we do to control our manners, our attitude? Because few days ago, if many of you will remember in Germany, how the African people break down law, fighting police, claiming they are fighting for their own rights in another mass country. If you can fight for your own rights, why don't you start it in your own country where you have the rights, where people are stealing your rights for 1,000 naira, you will give them your own rights. Then you come to another mass country to say you are fighting for your own rights by destroying a police vehicle, destroying properties. Sometimes I feel ashamed when I see many Nigerian people fighting in the bar, fighting in the restaurant, fighting in the road, fighting at the bus stop. It's a shame to us. But I believe this is not our attitude. It's not our attitude. We are not supposed to be behaving like this. If we continue like this, how will the European now accept us? What respect will they give to us? There is no respect. They will not respect us. They see us like an animal. They see us like touts because of our character. We are meant to be culturally or traditionally minded people based on how we grow up. We are to respect each other no matter what that person is. We are to see ourselves as brother and sister. We are supposed to be tolerant, tolerating one another. We all, for instance, are Christians as we claim to be. Where is the Christianity in our life? If we cannot tolerate one another, if we cannot show that love, that mutual love to one another, where is your Christianity? Where is your maturity? What do you now pass on to your next generation? What will you tell people? We need to grow up. Africa people, Nigeria people, Nigeria youth, we need to grow up. We need to let go our character. It's not helping us. It's not helping us. I am really ashamed. Sometimes when you walk on the road, somebody asks you, where are you from? You will be ashamed to tell that person you are in Nigeria. And when you tell that person you are in Nigeria, the way they look at you as if you are not a human being. Why? Because of the way we live our life. Every day we are fighting. Every day we are shouting. Is that how we're supposed to live our life? We are talking about changes. Change have to start with us, the youth. We, the youth, have to start changing our mentality, our orientation. Until we begin to change our mentality, we can never change anything. Thank you. God bless you, Jerry Frankie. God bless you for your contribution. Until we begin to change our mentality, we go nowhere. Many, like in Italy here, or in France, or in Germany, many of us see the way they take care of other African countries. Nigerian youth are not the only African youth in a Europe country. Is that how Ghana fight in the Africa store? Is that how Ghana fight in the street? Is that how Senegalese fight in the street? Is that how the Malians, the Morocco, the Tunis, and many of them, name it, is that how they fight on the street? Is that how they shout? Is that how they destroy property? What are we fighting for? What is our problem? I bring this topic today for everyone here to make a contribution. What do you think we can do? What do you think as a Nigerian to shun violence? How do we advise ourselves? This is supposed to be our concern. I know many people are not violent. I know many of us does not like the attitude or the character that we displayed sometimes on the streets. But we need to be encouraging one another. This is not the way to go about it. This is not the way to relate with one another. No matter what somebody do to you, always see that person as your brother. If we cannot love ourselves, how can we not love somebody else? If we began to show this Agberoism character in diaspora, they will see us as touts. They will not regard us. If you are looking for something, they will not give it to you. If you try to approach them, they will not listen to you because they see you as a violent somebody. They see you as somebody who does not have anything upstairs. Changes will not come until we change our mentality, our behavior towards one another. Changes will not come until we begin to tolerate one another. We go to church every day, we pray every day, but yet we are still in where the condition is even worse. What is our problem? We take law into our hand. So many things we cannot do in our own country, we come here to do it. They say traveling is part of education. What have we learned in our traveling? If we go back to Nigeria today, how do we relate with them? What do we show to them that we learn in our journey? That for so many years I've been in Europe, this is what I learned. There is nothing to show. I watched what happened in Germany. I was ashamed in my own bedroom. I was ashamed. How Nigerians are fighting police, destroying police vehicle, that they are fighting for their own right. What is your own right? You are just a common immigrant. They are only trying to pity you. If you want to fight for your own right, why didn't you do it in your own country? Where you are born, where you grow up, where you have 100% rights as a citizen. Whatever they give you here, they are only trying to help you. They owe you nothing. They do not owe you anything. They are only contributing to your own life. What is our problem? The problem of you now is not robbing everybody. It's not good. We need to cut down our ego. We need to respect ourselves. Many of us are having children in Europe country, and your children are watching daddy behaving as a child. When that child grow, what kind of life do you expect that child to live? We need to mature. We need to grow up. Brethren, we need to grow up. We need to grow up. We need to grow up. We must start to show ourselves love. We must start to show ourselves love. We must start to tolerate no matter what. We must start to tolerate. You must bear. You are in the camp. It's just for a while. Your character will determine how long you will stay in that country. You cannot fight a police, a country police, and expect them to give you document and accept you in their society. It's not possible. They are not looking for terrorists. They are not looking for terrorists. They need people with brain. They need people who are sound in mentality. They don't need Boko Harams in their society. If you can fight, why don't you fight in your own country? Fight for your own right. There are local government in your place. You have your own local government. How many times have you mobilized people to your local government to ask the chairman of local government your own rights? How many times have you mobilized people to governor's office and demand for your own rights? How many times? Here you are, because everything is free. You want to be destroying everything. You are fighting for your own right. When they start deporting people tomorrow, you say, where is Nigeria embassy? You begin to blame Nigeria embassy for not supporting your nonsense. How would you expect Nigeria embassy to support you for doing evil when you are not documented in that country? It's too bad. They look everybody, all Nigerians to be the same. All Nigerians are not the same. We are culturally minded people. We know where we come from. We come from tradition homes. And now, where is the tradition? Where is the culture in us? How many times have we seen the white people fighting themselves? For over nothing. What are we fighting for? It's not good. It's not good. We have the strength to work. Every day we are complaining we don't have work. We don't have work. With your character, how would you expect them to give you work? With your attitude, how would you expect a white man to take you to work? It's not done. It's not done. Many other African countries, country citizens or immigrants here, they are working. They relate with people. The white people even prefer to talk to a Ghanaian man, a Senegal man, a Mali than Nigeria. But let's put everybody's together. You see a Nigerian man like an American man. We are too clean. We are too social. We are too exposed. Socially, mentally, we are too sound. But what is our problem? What is it that we cannot put aside and forward ahead and forge ahead? What is it that we cannot tolerate? You are in the camp, it's just for a while. No matter the food they gave you there, it's not poison. The money they are paying you is just to encourage you. Your fighting will not change their law. Rather, you are only worsening your situation. It does not take them anything to put you in flight and drop you wherever they wish. And no government will ask them. Don't think Nigeria government will challenge German government in the court, taking them to court because they deport you. We all know where we come from. They will make you to pay for every crime you commit. When they deport people, they say Nigeria government is not doing anything. Nigeria embassy is not doing anything. When we start the problem, we've forgotten that the consequences we must bear it. Nigeria embassy does not come here Nigeria does not establish their embassy here to represent nuisance, to fight for nuisance. That is just the truth. It's not happening only in Europe, even outside Europe. I watched a guy that was beaten up. The blood were rushing from his nose, from mouth, from nose, from eyes. And he said the cultist boys beat him up in Europe. We should know what makes us to cross desert, cross the sea, and come here. We should have a target, a focus. If somebody slap you, you not retaliate, not me say you are weak. No, let it go. For once, let's show our maturity. For once, let's display that Christian attitude. Let's display that Christian attitude. I know 99% of Nigeria in Europe are all Christian. That is for sure. Abokin is not among us. That is for sure. We all go to church every day. And where is the church in our life? 99% of Nigerian youths in diaspora are all Christian. Because we all go to church. Let's for instance. The preaching the pastor is preaching to you, the Bible you are reading every day, where is it working in your life? Are you just like a stone that is being washed with water? Tell me. Many of us go to school. Let's caution ourselves. Let's stay away from crime. Let's stay away from evil. It will never help us. We are endangering the children we have. We are born. We are giving birth here in Europe. What we are doing here now, we affect our children here. That is just the truth. It will affect them in future. When you finish your home, you will go back home. Your children will remain here. When they ask them, where is your nationality? Nigeria. Oh, Nigeria. Troublesome people. Nigeria. Troublemakers. Fighters. You are creating stigma. A wound that will not heal. We should stop all this nonsense. It does not help us. Anywhere, it does not help us. It does not help us. Let's see ourselves as brothers, as one. We are all here for a purpose. This is not our place. We shouldn't take it as our home. Don't believe that they will accept you the way you are. No, they want you to live the way they are living. Because this is their home. They will not open their eyes for you to destroy their law because you are an immigrant, because you are in the camp. They will allow you to destroy their law. It is not possible. Otherwise, you are corrupting their children. They won't allow this. They have every system made down to fight or to combat any crime. If you don't know, please, I'm begging the whole Nigerian youth, let us respect ourselves. Let us respect ourselves. If we know how to fight for our rights, I believe Buhari in his own age will not be a president of Nigeria. If we know how to fight for our rights, I believe that all those cabals, the old Talibans in political corridors in Nigeria, will not have the chance to be there today if we know how to fight for our rights. We are not here for trouble. All we are doing now, all what many of us here are doing is just to destroy our image. We are only destroying our image. It will not affect them. It is only going to affect us. We are to bear the consequences. That is it. We are to bear the consequences. If they refuse to give you work, there is nowhere you can take them to. You cannot sue them to court because they refuse to employ you. There are thousands and one outside there that are looking for a job outside Nigeria. They will give them work. When a Nigerian man stand and a Senegal stand, you see Nigerian man like an American. But when it comes to favor, the Senegal man will get it. When the Nigerian man stand to ask for something, when a Niger man come there, he will get that thing without stressing for it. Why? Because of our compulsion. Why? Because of our attitude. Because of our manners. We are always so in a hurry. We are always impatient. I don't want you to ride on my toes. Don't. What is it? We should learn how to tolerate. That means you talk to, you don't know who I be, who you be, no matter in this country. The who you be that matter in this country is what effect have you made in the society? Which company are you working? Which company are you working in Europe? That is what matters in Europe. Not how many people you fought in Africa. That does not matter here. Not how violent you are. It does not count. Don't talk to me anyhow. I'm not your mate. My brother, we need to tolerate. The time of I'm not your mate has gone. Anybody that cross desert, cross sea, enter here is not a child, is not a baby. We should grow up. We should grow up. This problem now is not the girls. The boys is the problem. The boys is the problem.